Before I start this video, I just want to say thanks for 1K subs. Okay, bye. Inkfell. Boy, oh boy, do I have a lot to say about this guy. This is the first time I actually experienced a release night because I'm always asleep when monsters release, but for some reason Blade decided to drop him at 1 AM on a Wednesday. Kinda random, but release night for this guy was actual hell. Literally the worst experience I've ever had. Everyone thought this guy was OP at the beginning, and as you'll see, he actually kind of is. I can't wait for a YouTuber to make a video being contrarian and saying, he's actually not overpowered, you guys just aren't playing him right, and then everybody's gonna switch their opinion on him. But I'm not gonna be that YouTuber. This guy is actually kind of broken. And it's not that he's impossible to play against, but it is very hard to win against an Inkfell that knows what they're doing. At first, I kind of thought he was map dependent because I was struggling on larger maps, but then I realized I just was not using Devil's Portal to its full potential, and that's why I wasn't winning on large maps. Now, I'm not going to go out and say he's not somewhat map dependent. Some maps he will basically guaranteed win no matter what, like Fazbear Frights. You literally can't win against Inkfell on that map. And there are some maps that he struggles a bit more on, like Forest. But with proper usage of Devil's Portal, it is literally impossible to win against Inkfell. But anyways, enough of my blabbering about why he's so overpowered. Let's actually talk about why he's overpowered. Starting with his first ability, and the most broken one, Devil's Portal. Devil's Portal. If you press 1, Inkfell will spray out a large puddle of ink in a very large radius. Walking into this puddle as a survivor will give you the inked debuff. This debuff slows you down tremendously, basically guaranteeing your death if you walk into an ink puddle near Inkfell. And on top of that, you can have up to 6 of them. 6. Why can you have so many? God if I know. And just to add to it even more, these things are giant. You can block off multiple paths with 1 ink puddle. It's ridiculous. So some of the other cool things about Devil's Portal is that you can obviously teleport through them. Very nice to have. Good movement, good at surprising players, and it also makes Inkfell basically impossible to loop. He is very anti-looper and anti-camper, and I honestly appreciate having a monster like that. When you're teleporting, if you exit a portal, it will explode, dealing 55 damage to anyone nearby the portal. Personally, I would reduce the damage, but that's far from the worst thing about Inkfell's kit. There's also another unique interaction between this ability and his next ability, Devil's Rage, where if you use Devil's Rage near a portal or when a player is near a portal, it will explode. There's also this weird interaction that happens sometimes, and I'm not really sure if it's a bug or not, but sometimes the portals seem to just randomly explode when you use any of your abilities. Not sure what causes that, but it does happen. Alright, now his second ability, Devil's Rage. When pressing 2, Inkfell will slam his hands on the ground, causing a large explosion of ink, and anyone near this ability will be hit for 55 damage. It also applies the ink debuff, making it a pretty good tool for zoning players as the hitbox for it is deceptively large. Now, as mentioned earlier, if used near a portal, or when a player is near a portal, it will cause the portal to explode and deal 55 damage. Now, on its own, this ability's fine, you know, it's not too broken or anything, it's actually pretty decently balanced. But combined with the fact that you can have 6 portals across the map, you can hit so many people in one move. For example, there's this clip I saw on TikTok of somebody literally hitting the entire lobby with one single use of Devil's Rage. It's kind of insane, and I know that doesn't really ever happen, but you can still hit a lot of people with one use of this move. Using this move will also skip the kill animation, so it's also good for being efficient. Now, honestly, this move is in a perfectly fine spot where it is currently. People may think it's overpowered, but that's only because of how broken Devil's Portal is. If it wasn't for Devil's Portal being really, really, really broken, Devil's Rage would not be nearly as good as it is currently. Devil's Dive. This ability kind of sucks ass, I'm not gonna lie. Inkfell will just jump and then he'll move in a straight line, applying the ink debuff to anyone he makes contact with. It doesn't sound that bad on paper, but the hitbox for it is really, really bad, and it like never works half the time. And it's just not that good of an ability, especially compared to the other two. It's good for movement, I guess, and catching up, but that's really about it. This is probably the only thing about Inkfell that actually needs a buff is Devil's Dive. It is a really bad ability. I don't even know what to say, it's just not good. I'm trying to think of things to say, but I can't. It's just not good. Alright, now some buffs and nerfs that I think he needs. Let's go over these. For nerfs, Ink Puddles is the main thing that needs nerfed. It's the only thing that needs nerfed, actually. I think what it should do is change the amount of portals you can have depending on the map. Because on some maps, you will have to actually use all of them. But on some other maps, like Fazbear Frights, you need like 2. So having so many portals is kind of unfair, just depends on the map. So maybe change the portals to make it so you have a set amount depending on the map. And also reduce their size, for God's sake. They are way too big. And now for the buffs he needs. He only really needs Devil's Dive to be buffed. It's a really bad ability. It's just not that great. It could use like a speed buff maybe, or just something like that. I'm not really sure on what they could change, but it needs a buff in some way because its current state is just not that great.
See? No scope. Oh wait. Haha! Look at that stupid.
Alright, so Inkfell just dropped. Wasn't expecting that. Can't say I was. And when I say just dropped, I mean he dropped like 3 hours ago. But I was originally planning on just not playing until tomorrow, but I can't sleep, so I decided to just check the update up. Let me move away from that. I decided to just check the update out, you know, test out Inkfell, see if he's any good. This kind of came out at an awkward time for me, because I'm actually working on another video currently. It's a challenge video, it's giving me a lot of trouble, so that might not come out for a while, sorry about that. But it will come out eventually. It's very nice looking. There's a joke to be made here, I'm not gonna make it.
Screaming in public restrooms prank.
Okay, let's put a portal here, I guess. Mirror. I'm gonna ink you. Jesus, that hitbox is humongous. Okay, maybe I was wrong, dude. That hitbox is Gigantosaurus, dude. I literally don't think you can escape that. Like, juking this guy is gonna be actually useless. Okay, I thought the numbers above would mean there's like someone there, but apparently not. Slow attack speed, though. God, the ink lasts for a very long time. I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm gonna ink you. That guy just got inked on, dude. Oh, I hit Devil's Rage somehow. That guy got instant killed. I guess that's the guy I hit with Devil's Rage. I wonder how much damage it does. Oh, you can't aim it. But this guy is actually kind of fun. I'm enjoying him. I have a speed boost for some reason. That's why. You can't juke me. I literally have the biggest hitbox in the game. Also, I just want to say the kill animation's very nice, very clean. This guy is 100% getting nerfed. This is way more broken than I thought it would be. Aw, man. He walked into it anyways. Oh, that's cool. I like this moveset. This is actually sick. I might grind him. Maybe. Probably not. I don't like grinding that much, but still. How do I still have 2 minutes left, dude? I haven't even used, what's it called? Like, I haven't even, like, used the traveling thing. Use that for mobility. Hit Devil's Rage. Come here. I can see you. I'm gonna ink all over you, buddy. Yep, now you're inked. Now you can't escape. Come here. Yep, you just got inked on. I am the one who Inkfells. I don't know, I haven't watched anything about Bendy and the ink machine in like 3 years. I have no clue. Probably longer than 3 years, actually. I used to, like, really be fascinated by it, but, like, I have not seen anything about it in forever. So this guy's kind of like Melodicus in the sense that he has, like, literally no ESP. Except for if somebody walks into, like, a predetermined thing. Oh, how did that not ink him? Up. Jesus, I didn't think he'd die. I hit him once. Dude, Inkfell is kind of broken. Low key. Low key, dude, he's kind of broken.